Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your legs just didn't have the strength they used to? Maybe you've noticed stairs seem a little steeper, or carrying groceries feels more like a workout than it used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, it's completely natural to feel some changes in our energy, strength, and how steady we feel on our feet. But here's the good news. Getting older doesn't have to mean getting weaker. You still have so much power to take control of your health, and believe it or not, it all starts with what's on your plate. That's right. Your kitchen may just hold the secret to stronger legs and a more youthful, energized you. In fact, there are certain foods that can help protect your muscles, support your joints, and keep your legs strong and steady for years to come. And today, we're going to talk about some of the best ones you can start enjoying right away. Now, I know it can feel overwhelming when people throw around a lot of complicated advice. That's not what we're doing here. This isn't about turning your diet upside down or spending hours preparing fancy meals. This is about simple, natural foods that you can find in most grocery stores, and maybe even already have at home, that can truly make a difference in how you feel every day. Let's start with one of the simplest but most powerful foods for seniors: salmon. You've probably heard that salmon is good for the heart, and it is, but it does so much more than that. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in the body. Why is that important for your legs? Because when your joints are inflamed, they become stiff and painful. That makes it harder to move, harder to walk, and harder to stay active. Omega-3s help keep that inflammation in check, making it easier for your legs to move freely and comfortably. But salmon also has something called vitamin D and protein, two things that play a big role in muscle health. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium properly, which can lead to weaker bones. And without enough protein, your muscles don't get the building blocks they need to stay strong. So when you enjoy a serving of grilled salmon, not only are you doing something good for your heart, you're also feeding your muscles, supporting your joints, and helping your legs stay strong and steady. And if salmon isn't your favorite, that's okay. Other fish like sardines, mackerel, and even trout are packed with similar benefits. You can enjoy them grilled, baked, or even canned, whatever works best for your lifestyle. The key is just to start adding them in regularly. Even once or twice a week can make a real difference. Now, let's move from the sea to the garden, because another fantastic food for strong legs and aging well is spinach. Yes, humble spinach. This leafy green may not look like much on your plate, but it's a powerhouse when it comes to nutrients. Spinach is rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium, all essential for healthy muscle function. Magnesium, in particular, helps your muscles relax and contract properly, which can help prevent cramps and that heavy leg feeling some people get, especially at night. But spinach also contains antioxidants, including vitamin C and beta-carotene, which help protect your cells from damage over time. That means it's not just good for your legs, it's good for your entire body. You can toss it into soups, blend it into smoothies, sauté it with garlic for a quick side dish, or even mix it into scrambled eggs. And if spinach isn't your favorite, other dark leafy greens like kale, Swiss chard, or collard greens offer similar benefits. Now, while we're talking about greens, let's not forget one that's often overlooked but absolutely deserves a spot on your plate: broccoli. This crunchy, vibrant veggie is loaded with vitamin K, which helps support bone strength. It also contains fiber, which not only helps digestion, but can also support blood sugar balance. And here's something you might not know. Stable blood sugar levels are closely tied to sustained energy throughout the day. When your energy dips, your muscles feel weaker. So by keeping your energy up, you're also helping your legs stay strong and steady. What's more, broccoli is full of compounds that help lower inflammation. Again, crucial for anyone who wants to keep moving freely and avoid that stiff, achy feeling in the joints. It's easy to steam, roast, or stir-fry, and even if you weren't a big fan of it growing up, there are so many tasty ways to prepare it now that you might just surprise yourself. So far, we've talked about salmon from the sea, spinach from the garden, and broccoli as a crunchy superfood. All three of these work together to protect your muscles, strengthen your bones, and keep your legs ready to support you, whether you're walking the dog, gardening in the backyard, or dancing at a family wedding. Now that we've covered those three, let's keep going, because there are more delicious and powerful foods that can help you stay strong and feel your best, no matter your age. Let's talk about one food that's often sitting quietly on the shelf in many kitchens: eggs. Now, eggs may seem simple, but don't underestimate them. They're one of the most complete sources of protein you can find, and that protein is exactly what your muscles need to stay firm and supportive. When your legs feel wobbly or weak, it can sometimes be a sign that your muscles aren't getting enough of the nutrients they need to repair and rebuild. Eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids, which help with muscle maintenance and even growth. Yes, even after 60, your body still wants to stay strong if you give it the right support. And here's something even better. Eggs are also a great source of vitamin B12. This vitamin plays a key role in nerve function, which is critical for balance and coordination. If you've ever felt a little unsteady or like your feet don't always respond the way you expect, a lack of B12 could be part of the reason. Including eggs in your breakfast a few times a week can help support both your muscles and your nervous system, and it doesn't hurt that they're easy to prepare. Scrambled, boiled, poached, whatever your favorite, they fit nicely into most diets. Now, while we're still in the kitchen, there's another staple that deserves the spotlight: sweet potatoes. Not only are they tasty and comforting, but they're also packed with complex carbohydrates. Why does that matter for your legs? Because complex carbs give your body long-lasting energy, unlike the quick burst you get from sugary snacks. When you fuel your body with the right kind of energy, you're more likely to stay active, walk farther, stand taller, and feel more stable. But sweet potatoes don't stop there. They're rich in potassium, which helps keep your muscles and nerves functioning properly. And they're full of antioxidants like beta-carotene, which help protect your body from the kind of wear and tear that leads to premature aging. One baked sweet potato with a little olive oil or a sprinkle of cinnamon can be both delicious and incredibly nourishing. And speaking of nourishment, let's talk about something a bit unexpected: Greek yogurt. This creamy delight isn't just for younger folks trying to stay fit. It's an excellent food for seniors who want to protect their legs and stay strong. Greek yogurt contains more protein than regular yogurt, and it also has calcium and probiotics. Protein helps your muscles, calcium supports your bones, and probiotics take care of your gut, which may not seem connected to your legs at first, but a healthy gut actually plays a role in how well your body absorbs all the nutrients from your food. And let's be honest, digestion doesn't always get easier with age. So, including probiotic-rich foods like Greek yogurt can keep things running smoothly, which helps you get the most out of every meal you eat. If you're not a fan of plain yogurt, try mixing in some berries or a drizzle of honey. It makes a great breakfast or afternoon snack, and it's another simple way to support your whole body from the inside out. So far, we've explored foods from the sea, the garden, the fridge, and the pantry, and you might be surprised at how easy it is to weave them into your everyday life. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Sometimes it's just about adding one new food at a time, giving your body the support it needs without making things complicated. When you start to include foods that nourish your muscles, calm inflammation, and give you energy that lasts, you're not just feeding your body, you're building a stronger, more confident version of yourself. You're giving your legs what they need to carry you forward with stability and strength. Now, let's keep this momentum going. There are still more powerful, everyday foods that can help you stay active, vibrant, and independent. Foods that taste good and do your body even more good. Next up, we have something small but mighty: nuts. Just a handful of almonds or walnuts can go a long way in keeping your legs strong and helping your body age gracefully. These little powerhouses are packed with healthy fats, especially omega-3s just like salmon, which help reduce inflammation in the joints. But what makes them especially valuable for seniors is that they also provide magnesium and protein. Magnesium helps with muscle function, and protein supports muscle repair. So if you're someone who deals with cramping, stiffness, or just wants to maintain better strength, snacking on nuts can be a simple, satisfying way to help. Now, I get it. Some people worry that nuts are too high in calories, but the key here is moderation. Just a small handful a day, maybe with breakfast or as a midday snack, can give you the boost you need without going overboard. You don't need a bag full, just enough to fuel your body and keep you moving forward. And while we're talking about small things that pack a punch, let's not forget about beans and lentils. These humble foods are often overlooked, but they're true champions when it comes to muscle and joint support. They're full of plant-based protein, fiber, and a variety of minerals, including iron, magnesium, and potassium. The fiber helps keep your blood sugar stable and your digestion smooth, and the protein helps maintain your muscle mass, something that naturally starts to decline as we age but doesn't have to disappear. Lentils in soup, black beans in a salad, chickpeas roasted with a little olive oil and sea salt. These are easy, affordable, and versatile options you can enjoy in so many ways. And here's a tip. Pairing beans with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa creates a complete protein, giving your muscles everything they need in one balanced meal. Now let's bring a little sweetness to the conversation, because even when we're eating for strength and health, there's still room for enjoyment. Blueberries, for instance, are more than just a tasty treat. They're packed with antioxidants, which help protect your body from oxidative stress. That's a fancy way of saying they help slow down the aging process at a cellular level. But blueberries also help with circulation, which is so important for leg health. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are getting to your muscles and joints. And that can lead to more energy, better movement, and less discomfort. Whether you sprinkle them on your yogurt, toss them in a smoothie, or eat them by the handful, blueberries are a sweet way to support your legs and your whole body. And finally, we can't forget about one of the most powerful drinks for your joints and muscles: good old-fashioned water. I know, it's not technically a food, but hydration plays a massive role in how your body functions, especially your legs. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your muscles can feel tired, achy, and sluggish. Staying hydrated helps your joints stay lubricated, keeps your energy up, and even improves balance and coordination. So if you're already eating some of the wonderful foods we've talked about, salmon, spinach, sweet potatoes, yogurt, nuts, and berries, don't forget to drink enough water alongside them. Herbal teas, broths, or even water-rich fruits like watermelon and cucumbers can help you stay hydrated without feeling like you're forcing down glass after glass. Here's the truth. Getting older doesn't have to mean slowing down. It's not about chasing youth. It's about protecting your vitality, your independence, and your joy. By giving your body what it truly needs, nutrient-rich, natural, delicious foods, you're investing in your future with every bite. And it's never too late to start. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body still listens to the care you give it. Even small changes can bring more strength, better balance, and a renewed sense of energy into your life. So as you plan your meals this week, Think about what you can add, not what you need to take away. Think about colorful plates, satisfying flavors, and foods that make you feel good long after the meal is done. You have the power to feel stronger, steadier, and more vibrant, one meal at a time. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite go-to meals that help you feel your best? Let me know in the comments below. If this video gave you some helpful ideas or a little inspiration, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical, uplifting health tips made just for you. Here's to strong legs, youthful energy, and living your best life at any age. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.